In this tutorial you will learn how to export construction data for your digital work directly from Blender. The Construction tab, which is part of the Model Designer, can be found in the right-hand side menu. This feature works across all modules, making it a universal tool for your workflow. When working in Blender for dental, most of the construction data lines are automatically generated during the design process. This removes the need to create them manually and makes exporting much simpler. The first step is to save your Blender file, because all of the exported data will be placed in that same folder. Once the file has been saved, the next step is to select the part type. For example, this may be an abutment bridge, since this part includes screw holes. After choosing the correct part type, click OK and then select Prepare for Export. At this stage, Blender will create a duplicate of your object and move it to the center of the workspace. At this point, you will notice that we are viewing the object from the Z direction, looking straight down. This is because the fitting surface of the part type must always face upward. If your object is oriented the other way around, simply rotate it so that the fitting surface is facing up. This orientation is also useful because it helps determine the size of the puck. If the puck appears too small at this stage, you can adjust it to get an accurate indication of the required dimensions. For this example, all we need to do is make sure the fitting surface is correctly facing upward and then proceed with the export. Now let's examine the exported file. The construction data file can be found in the exact same folder where your Blender file has been saved. It will be labeled with Construction Data, followed by the name of the file and a timestamp. Inside this folder, you will find both the STL and the HTTP file. When we open this in the Hyperdent software, all of the screw channels are automatically generated along with the construction data required for production. With the export complete, the design is ready for the CAD/CAM process, ensuring accurate milling and efficient integration into your digital workflow. Thanks for watching this video. In this video, we'll take you step by step through creating the construction data for the I-bar. If we look in the outliner window, we will notice that most of the construction data lines are already prepared, except for the screw holes and abutment base lines. Since these are not included in this example, we will show you how to add these yourself. Let us begin by going into the Construction Data module and ensuring that the Blender file has been saved. Saving is essential because the construction data will be stored in this very folder. Following this, we select the part type. In the Hyperdent software, the I-bar is identified as an abutment bridge because it includes screw channels. We then click OK and proceed to prepare the model for export. We begin by looking at the model from the top view. It's important to remember that the fitting surfaces for any dental work must face upward, so the I-bar needs to be rotated 180 degrees. Viewing the I-bar from the Z direction ensures the orientation for the CAM software is correct, and at the same time we can estimate the puck size by toggling the display button on and off. Following this, we'll add the additional construction lines that are needed. The emergence line and coping lines have already been created, so the next step is to add an abutment baseline. Press the Select Part Type option button to enter edit mode. Zoom in, double-click between two vertices to select the edge loop that defines the abutment baseline, and assign it by clicking the abutment base button. We'll then repeat the same process for the screw hole. Press the Select Part Type button again, locate the edge loop that defines the screw hole, and assign it by clicking on the screw hole button. Since the procedure repeats itself for the remaining parts, we'll fast-track the video slightly. Once all construction data has been defined, we are ready to export the file. Click on Export STL, and then open Hyperdent to review the result. After importing, you will see the screw channels, the emergence line, and all the other construction lines correctly set up. With that, the I-bar construction data is complete and ready to be used in the CAM milling workflow. We hope you found this video informative. Thanks for watching.